wake up, grab a cup, the morning's rolling in. Brad's got the radar up, so let the day begin. From traffic on the highway to thunder down the line, he's got what you need to know before you hit that drive. Rain, wind, lightning, or a clear blue sky, if there's trouble on the road, Brad will tell you why. It's morning coffee with Brad, where the traffic and a little chit chat. Pour it hot, turn it up, see what's coming your way. Morning coffee with Brad, let's start the day. Coffee's hot, Raiders up, Brad's on. It's morning coffee with Brad, where the traffic and a little chit chat. Pour it hot, turn it up, see what's coming your way. Morning coffee with Brad, let's start the day. Coffee's hot, Raiders up, Brad's on.
Oh, a little screen. Hey guys, happy Monday. We made it. We are here for you. So morning coffee with Brad is going to be, we're bringing it back. I know we said that last week and that was going to be my plan. Listen, I got some serious sleep problems. I haven't slept last night even. So still working on trying to figure that out. I'll be here as often as I can. Be careful outside. Might be a little bit of fog out there. Got to work on some of this camera mount issue here as well real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. It is like I feel like I'm looking up and my neck just doesn't want to do that. So we are going to maybe adjust fire a little bit. Give me 1 second. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Aha. Hi. I feel like we're on the same page. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. All right. We are back. Good morning. It is August 17th, 6:31 a.m. Hopefully you enjoyed that intro. We don't have a ton of news to go over today, but we'll go over a little bit here and there. I'm going to get my background music kind of going in the background here. Just something that I like to do. If you were here last year for that, I'm sure you enjoyed it. Too low. All right. So, looking at road closures this morning, one thing we got to keep in mind, 124 is a mess. Out of 69, it's closed. I'm not sure if they got it fixed out towards Mount Etna or not. 114, they got ongoing culvert replacement. Walmart Drive, they're going to be paving that soon, so keep that in mind. Make a plan. Pretend Houndstein Road and the other road there at the end. They're going to be doing some asphalt replacement. That is still really loud. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Oh, well, why is it? So. Sorry, guys. I got to be able to think on top of it. That sounds a lot worse. It'll be all right. Anywho, so they're going to be replacing the road there. Let's see if we can pull this up here. We got this awesome new TV. My old one decided it was time to go, and it decided to explode. That's okay though. There it is, North Point Avenue. I couldn't remember for the life of me. So if you're very familiar with the maps or whatnot on there, you see Walmart Drive between, maybe zoom in. Let's go, boom. All right, so there's Walmart Drive between North Point and Houndstein Road. They're going to be doing a asphalt repaving on that coming up soon. So it said weather depending coming up soon, so keep that in mind. hopefully Airport Expressway out towards Roanoke is going to be wrapping up pretty soon. They've had that a mess. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, if you come out towards Roanoke and then you go out towards GM, right? This is where it turns into Lafayette Center. And then right here at the stoplight, if you take a left, it's just an absolute mess. Looks like they're trying to turn it into a 4-lane. It says Fogwell Parkway. I still call that Airport Expressway, but that is a mess. And then you get out towards 69 and 24. That's a mess. There is construction everywhere. So if you have any other road construction things or road closures or anything like that you see, let me know in the comments or send us a message so we can report on that for the next day. Or even today even. That would be pretty cool. So we got that kicked out really quick. Today we're going to share Ephesians 4:2. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the weather today. So far, it's a little, I don't know what that ad is up there. We'll get back into that here in a little bit. It's a little overcast right now. You're looking at 71 degrees based on the Fort Wayne International Airport. This is from the National Weather Service. You'll kind of notice my background's a little different. I've kind of switched things up a little bit out here. That is all good. Kind of shifted things around. We'll get into the extended forecast here in a few minutes. Be careful out driving today, as there might be a little fog out there and there might be some high water. We did get some rain overnight. Had a pretty good storm. What time was that? Let's see, because my wife called me. She's like, "You gonna go chase that?" It was around 11:43 p.m. It was raining pretty good, and I was like, "It's just rain." So that was good news. Hopefully, you guys got your coffee this morning. Otherwise, it wouldn't be morning coffee with Brad. Don't know if you guys got to see the intro video or not, but that is awesome. So 71, getting you started off with your day and getting the kids out to the school bus stop. The winds are calm and humidity is 100%. So it is kind of nasty out there today, guys. Visibility says 10 miles. It was foggy last time I looked out the back door. Not terrible, just like that little bit of haze in the air, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll get into the rest of that here pretty soon. And then here's a question for any of you guys that drive out 124 at all. I know right here at 69 and 124 is closed. There was a spot back here where it was closed, I think. So good morning, Melinda. How are you? So let me know if there is still a closure there. I might drive out there today. I don't know. I did go out to the Roush last night and was able to look at the water, and it's up about the top of the tree line right there. I don't know how well you can see that, but this is when the bathroom is still there. I don't know if you knew this or not, but they make that a little bigger. It is bigger. All right, what'd I do? There we go. So if you look at this map, you'll see that the observation mountain bathroom is still there. I don't know if you've been out. Thank you, Melinda. I don't know if you've been out there, but that's the parking lot. But if you come up right here, you can see the construction, right? This is the new bathroom for the observation mountain on the east side of the dam, the reservoir side of the dam. So something to keep in mind there. If you're going down there and you're playing at the park, it's quite a walk to get to the bathrooms. Just an interesting comment. So, I mean, that's gone. Playground's still right there. Bathroom's now all the way up there. They did put a good parking area in up there, so that's actually pretty nice. Didn't know there was a trail there. All right, well, that's going to be on my list when I can walk again. That will be awesome. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. I've seen some water here and there out on the roads. Definitely something to keep in mind as you're getting out and about. And it's not getting as bright as fast as it used to, guys, so keep that in mind. Daylight savings time, I know that just went through the house. and they sorry, my wife's just asking if I was getting coffee. Daylight savings time, so that passed either the House or the Senate, I don't know which, but we're one step closer to not changing the clocks anymore. Good morning, Justin Kiefer in the house. So that will be an awesome day when I don't have to reach up there and change that clock anymore. So pull the map back up here, get it in position. I'll do that. All right, let's pull this map back up for you guys here for just a second. So you see, this is North 300 West and Division Road. You guys will know this. Let's see. So if you're looking down from this way, and we look at this intersection, it humps and curves over, right? So there's always a lot of complaints about driving from the north, south, east, or west, not being able to see cars very well, and just the curve, the hills, everything. So the county commissioners, they announced last week that there's going to be a project on this corner, or intersection rather, where they're going to straighten this road out. They're going to kind of level it out, drop it down, where you can see oncoming traffic a little bit better, and you'll be able to make that approach better. So if you're at a stop sign coming down Division 300, you'll be able to look left, and you'll be able to look right and see traffic a lot better. It's out of an abundance of safety, and there are some grants and things like that are going to help along with that. So that is awesome. So I'm really excited for that. Hopefully you guys are too. We don't drive the road a lot, but I mean, if we, let's see, let's get down there. Get down to this side. You can see that long, elongating hill there. But I mean, even right here, you can't see what's on the other side of that drop off. So pretty excited that they're going that route with it and just getting it fixed. This side, not too bad. This side, you know, if we were where that car is, we turn around and let's go up to the stop sign. Let's play devil's advocate here. That's probably too far. I mean, I guess you can see pretty well. It's been a while since I parked there, but they are going to be redoing that intersection. So if that is a common way for you guys to travel in the morning, keep that in mind that there will be or already is going to be some disruption in that intersection as they straighten it out and kind of flatten it out just for everybody. Tuesday, tomorrow, August 18th at the Moose Lodge, they're going to have Coney Day from 11 to 1:30. You get 2 dogs and fries or tots for $7, $2.75 for one dine-in or carry out. Keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and knock out the forecast a little bit while we're right here. So like we said, it's 71 degrees outside right now. And we're looking at, it says a high of 79 and a chance of showers. I'm going to say we're going to be partly cloudy today. Excuse me. Our chance of showers, from what I was seeing, is relatively very low. You know, we've had some showers today, but I wouldn't even mention that. I'm going to say we're going to be partly, it says partly sunny. I'm going to give us partly cloudy, or mostly cloudy rather. It's just going to be kind of difficult for the sun to really peak out until after 3 p.m. And then tonight, we got mostly clear, highs down in the 57, it says. And then it's going to be just like that through the rest of the week, guys. We got a little bit of a rain chance coming up on Wednesday. I wouldn't worry about Tuesday night. But Wednesday to Wednesday evening, I would definitely say that those chances are there. And then Thursday is going to be an absolutely beautiful day if you got some gardening to do or something like that. One thing I want to talk about that's been coming up recently as far as forecasting goes, you can see our temperature graph, that top orange bar. This is via AccuWeather, by the way. Oh, that's a whole different color on there. Anyway, so the lighter colors we haven't got to yet, and it's like, that's a forecasted area or whatever. But this is kind of an estimate, right? So the low is in the blue. We'll call the high in the yellow. That top orange line is what our typical average high is, right? So we've been below average so far this month, which is awesome. We'll take it. Minus what, 1, 2, 3, 4 days so far out of 17. So we'll take it. The average low has been a little high, but that's okay. We'll take it. Looking forward about the 24th, that's when we starting to see these late summer changes when the average high starts to drop. So I just wanted to show you guys that because I made a post earlier about, we're getting to that point. And then we get down here. So we're like right here. I don't know what that is. Let's call it 87. And then we drop all the way down to like 75. Maybe that's 82. Anyway, we'll call it 75. So, and that's through September. And our lows are going to drop below 50 by the end of September. So as we get ready for that season, do I even say it? For that season, we'll start whipping some of these things back out. So just keep that in mind. I'm not going to bring it up too much, but we can see this will take me through to October. We can see we got 32 down there. It's coming, guys. It's coming. So we dropped from somewhere around 75 down into the mid 60s, maybe low 60s, and then we're going to drop down into the 30s for our lows come October. Once we get into November, that's when things really start to drop, and that's when it's going to really start to get cold. You can see that average dropping down into upper 20s. So that is our current average forecast. It's just a little unfortunate that that's coming so quickly, guys. It's coming fast. It is coming fast. Hopefully, you guys are having a good morning so far. Good morning. Grab a cup of Joe. We are here and ready to go. The Lady Vikes Banner Club to support the girls basketball. Check out the Huntington Chamber of Commerce for more information on that. They'll be able to provide that to support girls basketball. So if that's something you guys want to participate in and help with the banner program, help to support the girls basketball, go for it. That sounds like a great thing to do. September 16th is going to be Constitution Day program at Huntington University. September 16th at 6:30. It's going to be free. I believe I took a screenshot of that actually when I saw that. Yes, there it is. It says recognizing the significant milestones while reflecting on the values, challenges, and achievements that have shaped the United States for 2.5 centuries, 250 years, guys. September 16th, visit with Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant. Come and listen to the Erie Band at 6:30. Colors presented by American Heritage Girls Troop IN 2435, or 2435, I should say. Information distributed by Boy Scout Troop number 130. Let's see. It says it starts officially at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:15 p.m. It's going to be at the Merillat Center for the Arts, Zerker Auditorium, Huntington University, free admission. So that sounds like an absolute good time. Feel free to go check that out. One cool thing that I saw, I don't know if you're into retail or not, I saw Harbor Freight in Huntington is hiring at $18.50 an hour. That's their starting bottom dollar. So if you're looking for a job, get out of there. Go get it. Go get it. I just saw that picture on my phone. It's probably the only time I'm going to mention it. I need to slow down. Labor Day is coming up, September 7th. Get ready to tuck your pools away, guys. I did see a lot of people around town advertising pool chemicals for closing the pool and things like that. They're running some specials right now. We're less than a month away. I hate to say that, but man, that's coming way too fast. Touch a Truck, we got that coming up. Excuse me. Touch a Truck coming up September 12th from 9 to noon. 9 to 10 will be quiet time. you'll be able to catch us there. It sounds like quite a few of us are going to be there, tucked in the truck bed. I'm getting confused. Touch a Truck, you'll be able to see me there. I think I'm the only one that registered for that. But where you'll be able to see a lot of us is going to be the Andrews Day Parade coming up on August 22nd. Be there, be square. We're going to be throwing candy out of the back of the truck. I think Don's going to have his truck in there again. We had both of our trucks last year. But we're going to get the storm chasers in this time. We got 6 total chasers that we're going to be putting in the back there. Hello, Dominic. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. So that Andrews Parade is going to be on the 22nd. Don't forget it. I think it starts at 1:30 or 2 o'clock, somewhere around there. And my favorite, guys, my favorite time of the year is coming. Pioneer Festival. That's coming up on the 26th and 27th of September. Start getting into that fall time when things. I call it fat guy fall because the temperatures are a little bit more comfortable and I get to have a little bit more comfort. Good morning, Sherry. How are you? Glad to have you guys on here. Getting your day started. Don't forget, possible fog this morning. If you're going through some of those low-lying areas, there was some rain overnight as well. My sidewalk back here behind me is flooded. Oh, Dominic. I'm going to crush you, brother. I'm going to crush you. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. Saturday, maybe. I hate to say that, but that is a for sure bummer to say that I am not sure. I've been looking at the forecast, and it looks like we're working on drying out. We're going to be on the wrong side of the fronts come Saturday and Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Not really impressed by a lot of things that I've seen. So, forgot about that one. City is moving forward with a pool idea. I'm actually really excited about that, guys. And it's only because, it's hard for me to run through that splash pad. I like having a splash pad, but let's be real here. I mean, right now, just moving back and forth. I'm supposed to be in a walker, slash wheelchair. I'm using a cane. It's a slip and fall risk. I'd rather have a pool, something I can get in and swim in. I have a pool in my backyard, but it's just one of those cheap pop-up pools or whatever you want to call it. We do. There's a lot of flooding down there. The White River, I don't know. I wonder if I can pull that up. Better not kick me off. Oh, that worked perfect. Okay, let's pop this up here. All right, Connor Prairie. They have been having some really terrible floodwaters. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but you can see that I think it's the White River that goes by there, absolutely flooded over its banks and took out, part of that field back there. Well, most of that field. So you can see where the river actually goes back there, totally tipped its banks and just filled in this whole area right here like it owned it. So these are not my pictures. That's from the Connor Prairie Facebook page. I know they're working on. If you have a field trip plan, they are. Yeah, the Museum Experience Center will remain open during regular operating hours. So if you're heading down there, you got to be careful getting down there, number one. Especially along the rivers and whatnot. They had more rain down there. Plus, they have all the rain that was up here running down that way. I don't know if you guys are familiar with how the watershed system actually works and why they do it the way they do it. So if we kind of zoom out here, we have the river coming from Fort Wayne. I don't know why that's showing that. We have the Wabash, we have the Salamone and the Mississinewa. Then we have the Eel, and I don't remember what one that one is. I know it starts with the T. Tippecanoe, there it is. They all run into one, right? And then they keep flowing down until they reach the Ohio. Okay, so the Wabash. That's why we have 3 dams up here. There's a lot of water, right? And then so that lot of water has to go somewhere. Well, as it goes through the different dams and whatnot, they protect the Ohio River from completely overflowing. So, water storage. And then, they also have right back here the where am I? There it is. The Kokomo Reservoir there. I forgot. I always forget about that one. I grew up down there too. So, been playing on maps too long today. We're getting ready to come up to our first break of the day. Hey, would you guys like to be centered on our broadcast? Let us know. We can spotlight your business and put your event out there for you. I have no problem doing that. That is free of charge. Keep that in mind. If you want to sponsor the show, let me know. We can get you a window up on here. I think I hit most of this, and then we're going to take a break. I'm going to get off my keister for a second. We talked about the Airport Expressway, hopefully wrapping up soon. Walmart Drive, we talked about that, getting some asphalt put together. 124 at 69 is closed. 114, ongoing culvert replacement. There is some detours out there, guys. And I-69 north and south of the GM plant construction. I-69 and 24 construction is tricky. So if you're going north on 69 into Fort Wayne, those lane changes are really funky, and there's some people out there that don't know what to do. Yeah, we talked about a lot. We're going to go over it all one more time. Once we are on top of the 7 o'clock hour, we are going to rock and roll through 7:30, and then we'll take another break, go 7:30 to 8 o'clock, and then bless you out through your day. So that being said, I'm going to hop my ugly mug off here, and where's my mouse? There we go. We'll leave you guys just some music for a minute. And I'm going to stretch my legs for a second. We'll be back in a moment. Let the soul renew. Let the ground tremble as we raise a shout. Let the air rise up. Let the soul renew. Let the ground tremble as we raise a shout. It's only one way. We lift up the shout. We lift up the shout. Together we sing. We lift up the shout. We lift up the shout. It's only one way. We lift up the shout. Lift up the shout. We sing. We lift up the shout. Lift up the shout. 2 minutes.
Falls hard, there's a big get so far. We thought there was you are in, so you are
All right, guys. Thank you for your patience on that. I cannot sit here that whole time. But welcome to Morning Coffee with Brad. I should have played the intro. I should have played it again. I'm not going to put you through that. Not that many times in one day. All right, guys. So here we are. We are Monday, August 17th. It is, come on. I came in early. 7 a.m. I'm just going to go ahead and call it 7 a.m. We don't make forecast predictions until we know they're accurate. We know 7 a.m. is coming. Possible fog out there this morning. Nothing too crazy. I haven't seen anything delays or anything like that. Just noticed that little bit of haze out towards my backyard, towards the other side of the road. And be careful of high water as you're getting out throughout your day out there today. 124 is 69 is closed. There might be some other construction on 124. Gonna have to go down there and probably look at that today. I haven't heard yes or no on that very well. Airport Expressway, you still got the construction there. I-69 north and south GM plant. I-69 and 24. Construction is tricky. So as you're going in there, keep that in mind. As you're going into that construction, the lanes kind of shift and does all kinds of weird stuff. They got lane closures and whatnot. I don't understand why they're doing it. But Walmart Drive will be getting repaved soon. Plan accordingly for that if you're heading to that area of town. So before we get into the map here and we go talk about that, how do I get rid of that? I don't know. All right, that's good enough, I think. I don't know how to get rid of that. There we go. All right. Let's see what this is doing here. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry, guys. I feel like a rookie over here. I had to get rid of some of the stuff that was popping up because it just didn't make any sense to have it there. All right, so we are back. Sorry about that. So Walmart Drive. Oh, can't even get to that yet. So our verse of the day today is Ephesians 4:2. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. What that means, right? Looking deep into that. What does that mean? That means to give grace and forgiveness because nobody's perfect except Jesus Christ. So keep that in mind as you get out throughout your day. So we talked about some construction. One of the big one that's coming up, and I'm going to pull this up on the map here. There she be. So this right here, you can see Walmart Drive. So you have the Memphis State Bank, Taco Bell, car wash, cell phone place, Cricket, KFC, Jergens, Empty Field, and the little strip mall here. This road from North Point all the way to Houndstein Road is going to be getting repaved very soon. So keep that in mind, all right? And we already talked about some of the other construction, but we got something important we need to talk about. The intersection at Division and 300 West. This is going to be very important for a lot of you. I've seen so much traffic on that road that it's a consistent mess. But guys, what's coming up is a consistent mess. They're going to be redoing that intersection right there at 300 West and Division Road. So this kind of has that curve to it a little bit. You have to go over that humping hill to get across there without any stop signs. That being said, they're going to straighten it out and kind of flatten it out a little bit so you have a little bit more of a better view to get across that without getting in an accident or hoping for the best. I've driven over there with my eyes closed sometimes, being like, I hope nobody's there. So keep that in mind. But if you have any news or road closures, send us a message. That way I can get it on my list. So we'll say it again. Possible fog today with some high water possible. We had some rain come through about 11:30 last night. Really came through and rained pretty hard to the point where I was out here looking up some things and doing some other stuff. And my wife called and she's like, "You going out?" And I was like, "For what?" I mean, it's so insulated in here. I couldn't hear anything. So I looked it up on the radar and I was like, "It's just some rain." She's like, "Okay." So there is that. Lady Vikes Banner Club is a new 501c here in Huntington County. It's going to support girls basketball programs. Check that out on the Huntington Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. They'll get you the information that you need on there to be able to support that program if that's something you wish to do. We get that map out of there. And we'll get into talking about some forecast here pretty soon. 7:05 this morning on Monday, August 17th, 2026, the year of our Lord. I feel like I talk too fast sometimes. Anyway. So, daylight savings time legislation. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. That has a lot to do with our weather and what that's going to do for us this winter. It's going to shift our timetable 1 hour if they get it passed, and it sounds like it's heading the right direction. I'm kind of okay with that. Event-wise, there's a lot of stuff coming up, guys. Just to touch on a few, Tuesday, August 18th, that is tomorrow. Moose Lodge over there by Kroger's is going to be having Coney Day from 11 to 1:30. Go get your lunch. They're going to have 2 dogs and fries or tots for $7, $2.75 for 1 hot dog, dine in or carry out. So keep that in mind if you are looking for a place to go to lunch tomorrow. August 22nd, we got the Andrews Day Parade. You'll see us out there. Be in the truck and Don's truck, I believe. It's going to be a great time. I recommend just come out and watch the parade. Get some free candy because we're going to be throwing it at you. Yeah, we'll go with that. Labor Day is coming up on September 7th. Can you believe we've made it that far throughout the year already? It feels like just yesterday I was coming back from California neck surgery stuff. That was June. And now it's already August. I'm like, I've been back for 2 months. I'm still trying to get in the swing of things, but it's hard. Touch a Truck coming up September 12th from 9 to noon, 9 to 10, quiet time. Don't forget about that. That's if you have those sensitive groups. There's not going to be any sirens or big lights or horns or anything like that going off. It's going to be dead quiet. Just for those sensitive groups to be able to come out, enjoy the trucks and touch them. One thing I'm noticing is there's not a lot of communication coming from the Parks Department right now. That's because Megan decided to move on. She did resign, and that was 10 days ago on August 7th. She will be missed in that. 2026 has been going way too fast. Somebody needs to like hit the brake or something. That'd be nice. Put it in reverse, Terry. Go back. Let's go back to July 4th. I mean, I could really go for that. I think that would be nice. July 4th. Let me know what you think in the comments on that. But I would feel good about that. Let's talk a little bit about weather. I'm going to pop that up here. And this is courtesy of AccuWeather. So you can see here, this is average temperatures. We've only been above average 4 days this month so far, as we're coming into the 17th. But if you look at the lows have been higher than average. I am tired. And the forecast, the future looks like it is below average as well. So we'll see how it lines out. But we can see coming up right there on the 23rd, 24th, the average temperature is going to start dropping. And you guys know as well as I do what's coming after this. And I'm not going to leave it up there very long, but it's not far away. A couple months at least. But September, we start to see some more of those temperature drops. And I mean, it's going down like Enron's budget before they closed. And you can see it's just really taking a tank there. We go from, call it 85 down to 75, and the average low from 60 to 50. So, and that is for September. And I'm just showing you guys the averages. I know they share forecasts on here this far out, but it's not accurate. And then for October, we continue to go down even further. So the colder stuff is coming. Will Columbia City have any high temperatures? You guys are about right in the same range as we are. Nothing crazy out there though. So we are starting to get into that time of the year where things really start to change. Let me see if I can show you guys something. I'm going to put this on my ugly mug for a minute while I try to figure this out, see if it works. This is my first time testing the new internet out and messing with this a whole bunch. I guess it kind of makes sense. Let me see if I can get this drawn here. All right, let's show you this. All right, so the blue line that I drew, and it is rough, I apologize, but that's the current jet stream. You can see we're in that dip right there. Actually, I probably should have went more like this, actually. Anyway, either way, so we're in that dip right now. That jet stream is going to have to really start to push north if we're going to see anything exciting out of the weather. But we're kind of stuck in that change pattern that we typically see around mid to late October, which is why we're going to be into the 70s. You can see down there, we've got a hurricane down by Hawaii. I don't know if you guys knew that was happening or not. But it went over the volcano. It snowed on top of the volcano over 4,000, was it 5,000 feet, something like that. So they had a hurricane with 150-mile-per-hour winds and snow on top of a volcano. I don't know if you had that on your bingo card of 2026, but that was there. So, but if we look out here into the Atlantic for hurricane season, it makes you want to go, what hurricane season? It's awfully quiet out there, guys. I know we haven't talked a lot about hurricanes this year, and I don't really necessarily miss them. So that is okay as well. But weather-wise, things are really starting to look pretty well. The weather that's going to affect us coming up is currently out here in Nebraska. That's on a high pressure system. Pop quiz. Got a few of you in here now. Pop quiz. What's the difference between high pressure and low pressure on how it works? Give that a minute. See what you guys got on that. And then I got one more question for you, weather related, and then we can move on from the weather. I know there's a little bit of delay, so I'm kind of waiting a minute here, so bear with me. Bueller. So a low pressure system is like cyclonic, right? So it works like a cyclone and it sucks things to it. High pressure pushes things out. So that's really the only difference. I used to think one spun a different direction or something like that. I don't think that's true. So, but yeah, that's the difference there. Other part of the pop quiz. Let's see who paid attention a few weeks ago when I learned this. What is the max normal height of a storm cloud, cumulonimbus storm cloud? Maximum height. What does it get topped at? And then what is the exaggerated, like the worst case scenario, topped height? Close. Kinda. Not really. That's okay. That's okay. You know the difference now. But it's usually high pressure is usually weak. Low pressure is usually strong. But it's kind of, they work against each other really, but it's kind of how it works. We could get into that a little deeper. 1,000 foot. He doesn't know. Uh-oh. Somebody wasn't paying attention. 66,000 feet is your maximum cloud height. Now that is under normal conditions. So if there was a storm down here in southern Indiana, you know, and it was a maxing storm, it was really strong. 66,000 feet is as high as it will get. 69,000 feet under extreme circumstances. Thank you for playing. So we've been talking about quite a bit today. Hopefully we are doing good. It looks like we're doing good on time. Got about 15 minutes till our next break. We used to run for an hour straight and then take a break. I don't think I could do that anymore. I really don't. Daylight savings legislation. Oh, you weren't watching then. We're going to have to hold you accountable on that. Punishments will occur later. But daylight savings time, what do you guys think about the daylight savings time legislation? I think that it's going to be a great thing to happen. It is currently going through Congress. It was passed by either the House or the Senate already. So that'll be interesting to see how that moves forward. I'm tired of changing my clock, but it's going to be really weird because oh, here we go. We're going to have to draw again. Let's pull this out. All right. So I don't know if you knew this. Come on. Where are you at, Plymouth? Oh, you're up there. All right. Okay, I got you. Let me get rid of that. Turn it off. Thank you. Okay, so if you guys are looking at the map right now, time zone, you know, you would think, oh, that is not even close. You would think it goes straight down the line, right? It does not. It actually is like over this way, then it kind of curves down somewhere over here. So when you look at your time change, it's kind of like that. So us being so close to that time change, it really is going to play aggravated battery on when the sun comes up. Right now in the winter, we got like 8:15. Now move that up an hour, 9:15. That's going to be the troublesome part at the worst case, you know, of winter. So that's going to be interesting to see. Like I said, we got Pioneer Festival coming up 26th and 27th of September. I bet you're all excited for that. Andrews Parade on the August 22nd. We're going to be there throwing candy at you. Touch a Truck on September 12th. I'm going to be there. Come check us out. Come say hi, shake my hand, kiss a baby. Now the city is moving forward with a pool idea. I think that's going to be a great idea. I mean, for community and people that accessory issues to where, being able to get in and get out, kind of thing. September 16th, we got a Constitution Day program at Huntington University. That's going to be at 6:30, and it is free. I don't think anybody can complain about free. Now the other cool part about that is I gotta find it. There it is. Visit with Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant. Come and listen to the Erie Band at 6:30. Colors presented by American Heritage Girls Troop, Indiana 2435. Information is going to be distributed by the Boy Scout Troop 130. Doors open at 6:15. Everything kicks off at 7, minus the band at 6:30. Keep in mind that is free admission. Free 99. Nobody can complain about that, right? Before I switch pages here, would you like to be centered on our broadcast? Have your picture right up there, and we talk about your business. You got an event coming out? I will let that out for free. Just send us a private message, and I'll take care of your business. But if you'd also like to sponsor the show or storm chasing, we get your name on the truck or on the broadcast when we're storm chasing. Feel free to contact us about that. Let's see. We got State Road 124 at 69 is closed. 114 ongoing culvert replacement. That's on the north side of town. I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. It was bugging me. Airport Expressway. Hopefully they're going to be getting that wrapped up here pretty soon. Hopefully, because that road is a mess. Excuse me. Fogwell Parkway. Lafayette. I can't get all those straight over there. I don't know why. That has always been a struggle for me. I'm like, that road that you turn off of from Roanoke to go to the airport, and then you turn on that other road. That's how I describe those directions. But do you have any news to share or other road closures that I didn't catch? Please send us a message on that. Be more than happy to pass that along. Keep in mind, there might be some areas of light fog out there tonight. It is very, very moist. Last we looked, we need to probably check in on that. Hit the refresh. Last I checked, it was 71. It is now 72 and fog being reported in Fort Wayne at the airport. It's almost like I was just talking about that earlier. It said it was partly cloudy. And visibility is down to a quarter of a mile. Last update was at 6:54. So keep that in mind if you're getting out and about. If you are already got out and about and you had the fog issue, let us know, please. I'm not out there driving around right now, so I'm not sure. I don't see anything. So there's no delays, so that's good that I see. So the fog must not be that bad, but it's out there. I saw it coming when it was coming. Called it well before the National Weather Service did, yet again. And to share something kind of fun with you guys, I'm keeping a tally board now of when I'm right, when they're, I'm winning. So getting back into the news here, looking at the forecast, I would say they're pretty right on this. Today it says slight chance of thunderstorms and partly sunny. Right now it's cloudy outside. We're going to call for partly sunny and then mostly clear. We're going to get down to a low of 57 come tomorrow morning. High is pretty much going to stay about the same. High is 79 on Tuesday. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. I'm going to give that actually 78. And then a 77 on Wednesday with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. And a low of 59. Low of 64 Tuesday night. But we are definitely heading into that temperature swing. 105 between 114 and 800 north will be the same as 114 too. Gross. Doing culvert replacement, I take it. So plan accordingly. If you're going out and you see some detours, I remember seeing the signs for that, Justin. Now that you mentioned that, Hopefully you all are drinking coffee. So speaking of that, all right. Free shout out. This one's free. Okay. The Coffee Bean Counter is the most wonderful place on earth. I have not been paid to say that. I have not been asked to say that, but I will tell you this. So let's see. Nope, the other way. So got a little sign back there, United States Marine Corps. That's me. I am a Marine. But I do have Holding and Fairfield in the fort are closed. Roger that. Why are they closed, Sherry? Good question. So I have some social anxieties as far as PTSD goes and claustrophobia and things like that. I've been to some coffee shops. Starbucks is one of them. I'm just not comfortable inside there. I can go in and buy a coffee and then go outside. I'm fine with that. But going in and actually sitting down and enjoying a cup of coffee somewhere, say with my wife, has been difficult for me. I struggle going to some buildings in town, whether it's a church or a store or something like that. When things are really busy, Brad's out. However, I went to the Coffee Bean Counter. Me and my wife went there Friday. Saw Chris there. It was a really good time. He did have a lot of time to talk. He was trying to get somewhere, but really respect that guy. But it was my first time there. I hate to say it. I try to support local businesses, but I hate trying new places. So we were going out for anniversary. I said, hey, why don't we try this? Why don't we go there? And to say that I had the best caramel frappuccino I've ever had in my life, I think that's still an understatement. It was just amazing. And then customer service was on point. The ladies there, I mean, they were just fantastic. I love that place. Trying to think. I'm gonna. You know what? I was gonna say something about another shop, but it's not positive, so I'm not going there. Doggone it, we said we're gonna be positive on here, so let's get a smile on our face, guys. Let's drink some coffee, smile, and let's move on. So we said fog this morning, and we're coming up to actually 7:30 already. All right, so we were taking a break. So keep in mind 124.69, 105 between 114 and 800 north will be the same as 114 once they get there. And the 114 culvert replacement. Walmart Drive is going to be getting repaved soon, so plan accordingly. And whatnot. So I think when we come back at the 7:30 hour, we're going to go ahead and replay that wonderful video that you guys are accustomed to seeing now for Morning Coffee with Brad. We'll replay that when we come back, and we'll be right back. See you soon. 10 seconds.
Wake up, grab a cup, the morning's rolling in. Brad's got the radar up, so let the day begin. From traffic on the highway to thunder down the line, he's got what you need to know before you hit that drive. Rain, wind, lightning, or a clear blue sky. If there's trouble on the road, Brad'll tell you why. It's morning coffee with Brad. Where the traffic and a little chit chat. Pouring hot, turn it up, see what's coming your way. Morning coffee with Brad. Let's start the day. Coffee's hot, Raiders up, Brad's on. It's morning coffee with Brad. Where the traffic and a little chit chat. Pour it hot, turn it up, see what's coming your way. Morning coffee with Brad. Let's start the day. Coffee's hot, Raiders up, Brad's on.
And we are back for our last half hour of the day. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Brad. If this is your first time logging in, we just talk a little bit about news. We talk a little bit about road conditions, a little bit about weather, and we are glad to have you here. Not a whole lot of you in here today, but we've had more activity today than we did last week, so I'll take it. But, and it's partially my fault, I haven't been consistent at all. So I had neck surgery, kind of indisposed as far as walking goes. So I got to kind of do my thing. But sleep has evaded me something terrible. Bible verse of the day today was Ephesians 4:2, brought to you by the Holy Bible app on the iPhone. Always be humble and gentle, be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Gotta love that. You like that? You know who created that. I'll just leave it at that. He did it really good. I wish that I won't get into that. The picture needs to look a little bit more. It's so close. Either way, possible fog today. So we got some foggy conditions. During the break there, I went outside, took a little peek. It's not too foggy, but I assume probably out in the country, it's probably a little bit more foggier than it is in town. So very possible there. Watch for high water as you're getting out and about today. You know, we had more rain over this weekend, and I'm sure that didn't help us getting some rain into the overnight last night. Looking at the forecast wise, though, today's going to be not a bad day. Going to be a little warm up to around 79 degrees. And we're going to be looking at that partly to mostly cloudy. We've got some peaks of sunshine coming through after about the 3 o'clock time frame, where we get into the evening, and it's going to turn into mostly clear with low in the mid 50s. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, mostly sunny, high around 78. Be kind of like today. And then Tuesday night to Wednesday, we get a little bit of those rain and thunder showers coming through, and then we start to clear back out again. So we are slowly but surely working our way to a drier pattern as the jet stream is shifting south and east. So one important thing we're going to say to keep in mind, new construction project on 300 West and Division. We're going to pull that back up on Google Maps so you guys know exactly where we're talking about. Maybe there's my mouse. All right, so that is 300 West and Division. The little dumps right here, and then town is up this way. So that intersection is going to be getting redone. County commissioners stated that they are going to straighten it out and make it a lot better for visibility. But please keep that in mind. I know there's a lot of you that go through on 300 and may need to be adjusting some routes coming up in the future. 124 at 69 is closed. 114 has ongoing culvert replacement. So you're going to see closings moving here and there on that. Justin said that 105 between 114 and 800 North will be the same as 114 as well soon. Walmart Drive, that's going to be getting, they're going to resurface that. Not sure how long that's going to take. They said it's going to be weather dependent. That's between Houndstein Road and North Point. Walmart Drive right here that goes right between all the shops and everything right along the edge of Walmart. So that is going to be where that's going to be. Hopefully you can see that quite well. I don't think they have the pin option. If you need a visual, we can do that. Go down to the road here and we'll turn around. This is Walmart Drive. This road right here. They're going to be doing a repaving project on that. So please keep that in mind. They'll probably close it and just knock it out really fast, hopefully. I-69 north and south of the GM plant and I-69 and 24 construction areas trying to travel in and out of the Fort Wayne area makes that a little difficult. That is a really convenient construction sign. I just noticed that. This picture's from September of 2022. We're August of 26. It's 4 years old, and there's a construction sign there. How convenient. I must not have been working there at that time. I used to work there, guys. Anyway, but yeah. This road right here is up for construction. But if you're on 69 heading north into Fort Wayne around the 24 corridor, be careful of the road split there. And that goes along the line of construction everywhere. Slow down and get there safe, please. We're going to go over the forecast again here in just a moment. We're going to go over some events, though. Get rid of the screen there. Give me 1 second, guys. There it goes. So going over events, daylight savings time. We know that comes up in the fall. That might be taken off to the wayside. I'm not sure if it was the House or the Senate that approved it, but that bill is moving forward, it sounds like, to either the House or the Senate, whichever one didn't approve it so far, to see if that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop it like it's hot. It doesn't sound like it's going to be that much fun having darker mornings, but I'll take a brighter evening for sure. It's creepy sometimes. Pioneer Festival coming up the 26th and 27th of September. That sounds like that's going to be a good time. Tomorrow, you looking for a place to go to lunch? Go to the Moose Lodge. They're going to be having Coney dogs from 11 to 1:30. 2 dogs and fries or tots going to be $7, $2.75 for one. Dine in or carry out. September 16th is going to be Constitution Day program at Huntington University. Doors open at 6:15. We got a band starting at 6:30, and the rest of the program starting at 7. Labor Day is coming up on September 7th. Time to close the pool down. And the city, speaking of that, is moving forward with a pool idea. Be interesting to see where it goes. I think it's a good idea for accessibility, just because I'm in a wheelchair, so I'm kind of, I guess, biased on that. Touch a Truck coming up on September 12th from 9 to noon. That's going to be at the Huntington Municipal Airport. I would love to see you there. I'm going to have my truck out there. It's going to be from 9 to 10 is going to be quiet time for that, though. You're not going to have the horns. You're not going to have the lights. And no surprise noises or anything like that for anybody that's sensitive. So keep that in mind. And then the Andrews Parade's coming up on August 22nd. Andrews Day Parade, I think is what they call it. So keep that in mind. We'd love to have you out there and throw some candy at you. I'll do it. Keeping that in mind, if you guys would like to be centered on our broadcast, let us know. If you own a business or something like that, and you have an event coming up or something you would like to share to the public about your business, I'd be more than happy to put a clip in of something or whatnot. I'll take care of you. If you want to sponsor the show, that's a completely different thing. Your event, I'll cover that for free. You want to sponsor it, let me know. We'll take care of that a little bit differently. Lady Vikes are doing a banner club to support girls basketball. Check that out on the Huntington Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. I'm sure they would love your support on that to support girls basketball. Went over Labor Day, went over that. Sandbags. I mean, it's kind of late, but if you need sandbags, get a hold of EMA. Or look at their page. They do have sandbags where they've been doing that, but I think we're kind of past that at this point, hopefully. So how's your guys' day going? If you have any news to share or any other road closures, please send us a message so we can jump on that. Typically, news-wise, I want to stick to happy events, and I want to stick to road conditions. So on a day like today, it's foggy out, guys. I can tell you it's a little bit foggy. Some areas out in the county, might be foggier than others. Did not produce a delay today, which is good. I mean, we just started back at school, for crying out loud. We can't be going through Delayville here. So hopefully you're getting your Monday off to a nice start. If you got to be at work at 8 a.m., you got 20 minutes to get there. I'm not trying to get you in a hurry, but you definitely want to get there. I was trying to find. I don't know where it went. There was a post for the water outlets. I don't remember who I sent that to. Well, anyway, so we talked about a little bit about the rivers today and how they all shed down into the Wabash and then down into the Ohio. You got the Tippecanoe, the Eel, the Wabash, the Salamone, and the Mississinewa up here by us, and the Wildcat end up all going down into the Wabash and then into the Ohio as it gets to southern Indiana. So keep that in mind that they're playing with water levels quite a bit. They're going to be readdressing the Roush today, so they haven't really been letting out a lot of water. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to go check it out probably later this afternoon. I have a doctor's appointment around 1 o'clock, I think, but I'll go check that out and see what that looks like. And if they are letting out more water, other than the trickle they have been, I will share that information as well. Talk about the forecast one more time. We're almost done for the day. Don't forget. We got this possibly coming up soon, guys. We're only a couple months away. Don't forget about that. I'm sorry. Melinda's going to kill me. I don't know if she's still watching or not, but so that's what your forecast looks like. I think that today and tomorrow they have the forecast up a little high. I think 77, 78 is probably a little bit more in line. Low around 57, 64 tomorrow night, and then 59 Wednesday night and 56 Thursday night. So we're going to be able to open those windows at night and just really soak in that good air outside. That's going to be awesome. And then we talked a little bit about, let's see, what month is this? That is October. We were talking a little bit about our average temperatures when we looked at the graph down here today. You can see that we are only above average 4 times so far this month I say it like this, exactly, James. Exactly. Our lows have been a little above average, some of them way above average, but you can see that our highs have been actually below average for this time of year. But as we look into August 24th, that's when the dip starts to happen. Um, the seasons of change. And then September, we start to see that downward trend, like Enron's going out of business. And I'm ignore the forecasting behind that. That's AccuWeather. That's their long range forecast. There's no way they know about September yet. Um, but you see that downward trend, like somebody just lost the lottery um, into October, November, and it doesn't really start to flip again until February is when it starts to go up. So we're going to be stuck on that downward trajectory until then. It does slow down, but it's going to be really comfortable later this week into next week, and I'm very excited for that. So keep in mind, Walmart Drive, they're going to be doing construction there, and that's going to be for a repaving project to repave the top of this road here. So that's coming up very soon. 114, there's still got ongoing culvert replacement. They're going to be dragging that down into thanks, James. They're going to be dragging that down into I'm going to write that down here in a minute or copy it. 105 down to 800. They're going to be doing culvert replacement as well. Let's see if I can actually. That's not what I wanted. Well, it won't let me copy it. Could you private message me that, James? I might be able to get it a different way. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'd love to hook into that. Got to be careful with Airport Expressway. They still have that kind of all messed up in there. Hopefully that's going to be wrapping up soon. I-69 north and south of the GM plant. It's kind of a little haywire out there. And then I-69 at the 24 corridor. Yeah, construction is tricky, especially with how the lanes merge and whatnot. So be careful with that and make sure you plan accordingly. There is a little bit of fog out there today, guys. Can confirm out the back door, so be careful with that. And if you're out driving around, watch for areas of that are popular with high water. Be very careful with that. And like we just went over the forecast, don't forget tomorrow's Moose Lodge Coney Day. Be there or be square. And then there's the new construction project coming up, 300 West and Division, to straighten out that intersection. We went over that just a little bit ago. And that is 300 too far south. 300 in Division right here. That intersection right there is very popular for a lot of people. It's a hill both ways. So you can see that there's a car right there. You can barely see it. Probably go up just a little bit further. Uh-oh. I'm in the wrong lane. Anyway, but keep in mind that intersection is going to get redone. If you drive 300 west to work every day, take 200. Take Salomon or take the 9 once they get started on that project. I don't know how long it's going to take, but definitely could be coming up pretty quick. Thanks, James. I did get that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Bear with me just a moment here. I like that. Thank you, James. I'm going to save that and be able to use that for local reporting, because if I'm thinking right, that has us at 74. And this is the one thing I hate about using the National Weather Service. It only shows me the airport, even if I put in for Huntington. But looking at 72 degrees and fog out there with quarter-mile visibility, we have a lot better visibility than that here. A lot better. I'd say it's probably 6 miles, probably 5 or 6 miles. Daylight savings time legislation has passed. Either the House or the Senate. Somebody correct me on that. Not sure exactly which direction that went, but one of those did pass it. So coming to a place near you, 9 a.m. sunrises this winter. So you can't make everybody happy. I'm excited for it because it's going to give us that better opportunity in the spring and the fall to have later sunsets, and I'm all for it. The problem is we're on the western side of the East Coast time zone. I think we should almost be in central. I know it stinks, but our life would be a lot better. But if we're in central, that it kind of moves the button a little bit, and then somebody else has to deal with being right next to another time zone. So there is that. So somebody's got to do it. Why not us? So keep that in mind. Tomorrow, Coney Dog Day at the Moose Lodge. And then Touch a Truck coming up September 12th. We'll be there. Andrews Parade on August 22nd. We'll be there. Pioneer Festival coming up September 26th, 27th. I'll visit there. I'm not going to perform there. September 16th, got Constitution Day program at Huntington University. Be there, be square. That's in the evening. Gates open at 6:15. Program starts at 7. The band starts at 6:30. That is free, so keep that in mind. Lady Vikes are starting a banner club, 501c3. Sorry, me and James chatting. I don't remember what I was talking about. Lady Vikes Banner Club, 501c3. It's to help support girls' basketball programs. So if that's something you want to support, that would be awesome. Go to the Huntington County Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. Scroll down just a little bit. You'll be able to find that there. It describes what the program is and what it goes to. We went over the new construction on 300 and Division. We went over the Moose Lodge tomorrow. Airport Expressway. We went over the Bible verse. Did I miss anything at all, guys? Uh-oh. Well, we just hit question and answer time. We are there. So let us know if you got any questions. I am here and ready to rock and roll and answer all your questions. We went over a lot of information today. We got about 6 minutes? 6 minutes. So let me know any questions you have. Be more than happy to answer them. Or if there's anything you'd like me to see me cover tomorrow, let me know. I'd be more than happy to cover it. I'm going to go out and take some pictures of the spillway today. We'll be able to go over that tomorrow as well. I do have a doctor's appointment around 1, I think. But yeah, I have a little bit better coverage tomorrow. Why not? And I do plan on doing this every morning, hoping that we can spend a little bit of time together every day, fellowship a little bit, talk about some weather, some news, and what the day is going to look like. So 6:30 to 8 sounds like a good time to me. Just to tease you guys, here it comes. Ah, it's coming. Oh, what'd I do? I don't know what I just did. What the heck? I don't know what I just did. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. Everything has moved. There we go. If I lost you, I'm sorry, but here I am. All right. Anything you guys want me to cover tomorrow? Otherwise, we are about ready to go. Roanoke Fall Fair. Okay. That's the 10th and 11th. Got it. I'm not looking forward to that, guys. I am really not. Ugh. I can only imagine. I don't want to get back into it. Maybe we'll have to go back to California for the winter, huh? I could be a snowbird, right? Is that what they call it? Snowbirds? Maybe. Sorry, guys, I had a weird notification. It just kind of threw me off. Anything else you guys want to chat about this morning? Looks like there's 3 of you there. Whatever you guys want to talk about, this is your time, so you let me know. Any questions or anything like that? Got about 2 more minutes left, and then unless something comes up. Anything you want me to cover again or anything like that we went over, more than happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. What that was. I appreciate you guys all being here today. It is 7:56 on 8/17. It is Monday. You guys continue to be the best audience and just followers in Huntington County. It is amazing. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me on Morning Coffee with Brad. I am so pleased to have had you join me today. We're going to play our outro video, which is the same as our intro video, and I hope you enjoy it. So that is it for me, guys. I hope you have a great, blessed rest of your day.
Wake up, grab a cup, the morning's rolling in. Brad's got the radar up, so let the day begin. From traffic on the highway to thunder down the line, he's got what you need to know before you hit that drive. Rain, wind, lightning, or a clear blue sky. If there's trouble on the road, Brad will tell you why. It's Morning Coffee with Brad.